today for Conversations Over Coffee, Vicki.
Well, today for me it's conversations over a malt. It's nice and warm. I had something cold, some ice cream.
Can you believe this is going to be our 10th episode? Where has the time gone?
It's been quite a year, Nancy, hasn't it? But we've grown and we've conquered many things. We've learned as we went. And I am just so looking forward to a summer of lots of opportunities for all of us, families included.
Absolutely. And today we're out at Robbins Island at Destination Playground.
Yes.
As you can hear in the background, there's still work being done to prepare the park for summer visitors, for kids, for families, for community events. And today we're going to be with our Director of Parks and Recreation for Willmar, Rob Baumgarn, in just a few minutes.
Welcome. Here we are at wonderful Robbins Island with promised Rob Baumgarn. Rob, what is your actual title?
My actual title is Park and Recreation Director for the City of Willmar.
Okay, and with that comes a lot of responsibilities. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and some of your duties?
Well, a little bit about myself. I'm born and raised in Montevideo, Minnesota. Went to Ridgewater, went to University of Minnesota Crookston for sports and recreational management. Bounced around in the cities for a little while, and then was able to land a job with Community Ed and Rec with Steve Brizendine and his crew, and got me into the recreation business. I've been doing it for about 20 years now, a wide range of adult and youth recreation, ton of facilities, middle school AD at one time, 9 years as the head coach at Ridgewater College for football, so sports and recreation has been a passion of mine for a long time. I've kind of geared more into getting into our facilities, like our facility that we're in now, our Four Seasons shelter that we've had a partnership with the DNR to build this fabulous facility. So I like to upgrade facilities now, just like what we did at the Civic Center.
You have had some experience.
Yes. Yep.
We are lucky to have you, it sounds like.
Thank
Rob.
you.
Yeah, it sure looks like your crew has been super busy, especially here at Robbins Island. And
Yeah.
it's a very fresh and exciting new look out here. Can you tell us what has changed out at Robbins Island?
Well, the biggest thing was that we first got started with the Four Seasons shelter here. The city contributed dollars into developing this facility. But a big piece of it was the Invest in Willmar group that came out with a local option sales tax. And with that, $3 million was voted on from the city members in here about to upgrade this facility out here. So part of it was phase one was to get the parking lot done and the road and a little bit of some infrastructure done. Lucky for us, the bids came in extremely low for that part of the project, and now phase two will happen, and that will be getting the shelters redone. So the Gurry and Dreesen shelter, open shelter number 1, open shelter number 2, and Hilltop will all have a new look to it. And of course, our gem out here at the island is our destination playground that many people come from very far away to come and visit our park.
So with the remodels that are occurring right now, are there going to be any other additional services or opportunities for families with those?
That will be coming on down the road, especially when we have to celebrate the lights here. We're going to be looking at either do we do a skating rink outside here and act as this as a warming house. So there's some other activities going on that are going to be planned for the future. Of course,
Phase 2 or 3?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of baby steps, but some of the things that we got going on now is the Rocket Robins event. That's a huge event.
We missed it last year.
Yes, we did, but it's in full force this year. So if we get the grass to grow, we'll be in better shape. So.
Yes. So if I was a young mother or a grandmother or just a citizen of Willmar, what is there to do? What does Robbins Island offer?
Well, it offers a wide range of things. You can just walk because of the back loop now will just become a walking path. You can bike on the trails. You can rent a bike if you need to with our bike share program. Of course, people can go and play in the playground for a long period of time, or they can just walk around in the park itself. One thing that we also have is an 18-hole disc golf course here.
People come from all over for that.
Yes, it's, well...
Known in the state?
Yes, it's what they told us when the guy that came out to design it said that because of the terrain and everything that we have and the water, that he would consider this one of the top 5 places in Minnesota. So kudos to us.
Yeah, capitalizing on that, wonderful. Okay, so Rob, we realize that there are other places besides Robbins Island that you oversee, and you kind of alluded to, I know, Hilltop and Miller and some of those other things. What do the other parks offer for families over the summers?
Well, there's a wide range of activities. Like one thing that we were able to do this couple past years was Sperry Park, right across the street from Robbins Island here. We developed our new pickleball facility there, so it's brand new, 6 courts in there that people love. If you go by there on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday mornings from 8 to 10, it's pickleball heaven over there. They all have 25, 30 cars in there. So what that, to me, it showed that we had to advance that area too, is to develop that into more of a parking lot facilities. We did put a brand new playground there this year, so when parents are going to want to play, the kids can play in the playground in a safe environment. Other things that we got going on in town too is we have our Dorothy Olson Aquatic Center that will open up this Thursday. Hours will be from 12 to 7, so we'll be able to come in and cool off at the pool, the kiddie pool. We have the lap swimming. One thing that we did this year too, we did pull out the diving boards, but we put a rock climbing wall on both sides.
Right.
So kids will be able to use those more and more cities.
Our recreation department is one of the best. Little secret. I worked 6 years during high school and college for the Willmar Rec department during high school and college summers. And it's like there were so many offerings, you know, from preschool activities to softball to gymnastics to now the pool, like you said. I think we are so very lucky in our community to have all these options. Now, do they still continue? Do you still oversee like the leagues that are going on during the summer as well?
Yep, we do all the adult softball between men's and co-ed and church. We still run those programs. We still do our youth baseball and softball programs. Just because of the split between community ed and rec, there's certain things that the school now does, and then there's certain things that we do. But anything that basically is athletic-wise or deals with the ball, we do it.
Interested in some programs that are for parents with young children. Do you have anything that you could offer to us?
Yeah, one thing that we started when we developed our department was to get kids more out into the parks and just have more just free time, just play.
Experiential play, we love that word.
Yes.
Play, that's how they learn. Kids learn through play.
And so we have what's called Park It, and that there's we're at a different park every day of the week, Monday through Thursday, where kids can come and just explore, play different activities, do a craft, kind of some type of unstructured activity. Just let the kids kind of go, you know, if it's lawn checkers or the Connect Four with the big disc that we have, just so kids can get out and explore the park instead of playing with their thumbs.
You know, it's great exposure too, so because so many people don't know all of the wonderful parks that are around Willmar. So by kind of visiting, getting a taste of all of them, hopefully they'll all be used.
Yeah, we have 37 parks in Willmar, so we go to our major ones. Yeah, so we have a lot of upkeep to do, and we've actually have a 5-year park plan now of trying to develop our park equipment to replace some of the outdated equipment with brand new sets of equipment. So.
How about the walking paths? We have beautiful walking paths throughout Willmar. Are those supervised by your department as well?
Yes and no. We have a very passionate bike group as well in town, and so we try to collaborate with them and find out what they would like to see done as far as new trails and everything. So if you want to say the arteries of the town can all connect, it's just like with any type of things, funding is a critical part of it. So some of it goes with the street improvements, but like now with us being a park and rec department, we understand that walking paths and bike paths are important, so we put those into our capital improvement projects as well. So if they get funded, we'll start putting more paths in.
Wow. I have a question for you. I look at this facility, I look at some of the other shelters here. What would I need to do to secure this for a reception of some sort or a class that I want to teach in here? How do I go about that, Rob?
Well, you can visit us online or on Facebook. That we have all of our information there. We have all of our forms are online, so they're fillable forms, and you just hit submit, and it goes to our coordinators that deal with all the information. Or you can just call us or visit us at the Civic Center.
So are you going to give us some addresses and phone numbers?
Well, it's 320-235-1454 is our number out at the Civic Center. And then it's just going around the City of Willmar and look under Park and Recreation, and you'll find out all our information in our online forms.
I hear there's even a lot more to do.
Yes, definitely. This year we have summer ice. West Central Hockey is out at the Civic Center, so the blue line is going on today. They've had practices this morning and this evening, so the ice will be on for 2 months out there. Some other exciting things that the Civic Center will also have is the recreation field project will also be happening. So on the north side of the Civic Center, there'll be 2 athletic fields, 2 turf fields that will be placed.
Oh.
And then on the south side of the Civic Center, we're going to have baseball and softball complex as well. And then just south of the Civic Center, or the Blue Line Arena, is what's called the Event/Rec Center, is also going to be established there. So roughly about $16 million of improvements is going to be happening out at that facility in the next year from the local option sales
It's
tax.
kind of nice to have everything centralized out in that one location.
That was the whole goal from the subcommittee, is to have a one-stop shop.
Sure.
So now kids will be able to go and, do their basketball, volleyball, head over to hockey, and then get outside and go out and do their baseball and softball games.
Very much like the center in St. Cloud.
Yeah, well, we're going to be a very busy place out at the
Yes.
Civic Center.
Oh, exciting. Thank you, Rob. Well, Rob, all of this has been just wonderful, wonderful information, and I think it's going to be a summer like no other because we have been waiting to get out and about, right?
I agree. I think it's going to be great for the kids to get back out and play, have some fun, but that means adults can do it as well. They can
Model
get
it,
out.
right? Do
Yes.
as I do, yeah. We're excited to see what the summer brings. Rockin' Robins, back on the beach, these beautiful, the playground, of course, it's always well used. So we thank you for all that you've done, your hard work and your efforts and your crew's efforts, and we're looking forward to a wonderful summer. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. I had no idea. Even as a lifelong resident of the Willmar area, I had no idea that they offered so much through the Park and Rec department.
I know, I didn't either. I learned a lot today about all the wonderful things that families can do in our community to get out and enjoy the great outdoors. And what I really appreciate Rob saying is that the playtime events are so can be very popular to go and park it in a park and just get out and play with your children.
Playing is learning. That's the way children learn. Child's work is play. So we'll see you all in the next fall for more episodes of Conversations Over Coffee. Bye-bye.